Hey guys, GNT here, and today I'm talking about Maou-sama Retry. And with this, what I want to start off with, before I get into anything else, yes, I have been reading the manga on this, and that's like a running theme for this season of anime, so you'll probably hear me say it a lot more if I do talk about the other shows that are coming. And with this, something I immediately noticed when they first put AKUUUU on the freaking screen. AKUUUU! When they first put AKUUUU on the screen. The outfit that AKUUUU is wearing is something that I've never seen in the manga, or at least I don't think I have. Like, the original outfit for AKUUUU was kind of like a tattered long shirt that was entirely too big and was tied on the side with like a ribbon or a bow or whatnot. Like, the outfit that they put AKUUUU in made it look like people actually cared about this character before sending them out to be a sacrifice to freaking what was that thing called? It's a demon that basically we don't need to know or care about, so it is what it is. Also, AKUUUU was way more androgynous, I guess I'd say, in the manga. And from the one cover that I saw of the light novel, extremely androgynous. Like, you just couldn't tell if it was a guy or a girl. But yeah, so besides in a couple of shots here, AKUUUU looks 100% like a girl now. Like, there's no real question in that. Which is nice because, you know, AKUUUU's gonna be... Well, I don't know how they're gonna do it with the anime. I mean, the opening, they showed AKUUUU in a bunch of different outfits, so I was gonna say AKUUUU's gonna be in lots of dresses, but you never know, because from what I've seen in the opening, that's all I've seen of the character design. It looks like they've changed most, if not all, the characters, just slightly. I was like, they decided they wanted a more anime look, I guess. Softer look, I guess I should say. That's what it is. Seems like they went for a softer look with all the characters instead of the manga style, which the manga style looks a little bit softer than the light novel style. Cause like with the light novel, AKUUUU, it leans more towards AKUUUU looking like a guy, but still androgynous. With the manga, it leans toward AKUUUU looking like a girl, but still androgynous. In this anime, it's just a girl. There's no question on first impression. It is what it is. Yeah, but it's crazy that they decided to go with this outfit that they put AKUUUU in this anime. It's just a little weird. Also, the whole bath thing at the beginning is a thing that didn't happen in the manga. And the whole going to the village thing wasn't a thing either. Like, this whole episode, it felt kind of slow to me, and I was wondering why it felt slow when I first initially watched it. So I cranked up my freaking manga rock on on my phone, and I was like, let me look at here and see exactly what they added in here. Because, you know, whenever you look at an anime that you've read a manga on and it feels slow, it's like, they probably threw some stuff in here to pad it out. Which, turns out they did. Like, this whole bathing in the lake thing was not a thing. The going to the village thing was not a thing. Also, the idol thingamabobber in that cave / temple-ish type place was hideous looking. Like, it was gross, man. It was disgusting. Not in the anime. It looked like it could have been a hot chick at some point. You know what I mean? It just changes like that. Like, they've done a lot of design changes with this. Like, Kunai does not look as rough as he does in the manga either. So, like I said, with the anime, just seems like overall character design, they're going with a softer look and probably a softer tone, which it's not too freaking dark and heavy to begin with. It's gonna be a little weird to see that be, you know, made any softer than it already is. Like in the opening couple of characters, goodness, it's just full design changes. But as long as it's good to watch, it'll be fine. I'm gonna do what I usually do when I see a bunch of differences. Give it the 3-episode treatment. If by the 3rd episode I'm not just fully into it, I'll just leave it alone. But yeah, as far as it goes though, it was decent besides being a little slow. And I mean, for a person who hasn't seen the manga or anything, I don't know. I think it's a little too slow for your just average random anime watcher. Like, it's an interesting premise. The dude gets put into another world as his character that he created inside of a game that he was shutting down. But at the same time, it's just really slow. And had I not read the manga before, like midway through this, I would have probably not worried about it and just went and did something else. So yeah, as far as I feel about this, it'd be like a 3 for an opening episode to an anime. Yeah, so anyway, with this, it's just me basically already knowing character designs. This just looks a little off to me, and then it being a little slow, it just leaves it at a 3 for me. But for an initial watcher, seeing as how this was just really slow, and if you don't have any background on it or any love for the series already, you might not really care about it like that. And that's a shame, because the flip are they doing? Somebody's just honking outside. Sorry about that. Goodness, that threw me off. Gosh darn it. Yeah, but it's a shame because the manga's pretty fun. And it gets better the further you go into it. So, if the anime's like that, that's great and all, but, you know, you gotta have a good impact at the beginning to get people to want to see the later episodes. And this first episode just was not like that. It's a shame. But, who knows, it might get better. I'm hoping. Yeah, but for the average person, like, what is that? Overlord. Overlord's a thing that's kind of similar to this, I guess, in a way. And when I first watched Overlord, I watched the first 2 episodes and stopped watching it. Because it was kind of slow when it started, you know? And later on, after the whole first season that came out and they were in the middle of the 2nd season, I was like, well, this anime got a 2nd season, so the first one had to be kind of decent. And then I looked at Sword Art Online and I was like, no, that's not the case. This could be absolute ass. But when I actually, you know, sat down and took a day to watch all of Overlord all the way through, I was like, oh, this actually is pretty good. And that's what I think is going to be the thing with this. It's going to be great if you're watching all of it together. But as far as initial first impressions, it's really slow. And it's something that I would just drop if I hadn't read manga on it already. So, again, it's a 3. I've been talking around in circles. Let me know what you thought about. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out and have a great day.